over the weekend, a lot happened. Yo, you guys are gonna be like, yo, what's this with this guy and all these videos is popping out like this? My guy, a lot has happened during this weekend. VDM and BLORD. Nah, BLORD. What do you guys think? You know how we do it over here at my space, eh? You know how we do that is this space. What do you guys think? BLORD. If you ask me what I think BLORD is ridiculous when it comes to this whole conversation. This thing could have easily been one of the most easy things to not get involved with. If there's anything we could pick out of this conversation as men, as a lot of us as people, pride, and you see that thing that they say, pride comes before the fall. This is it illustrated in real life. Let's go back as far back as when this whole beef really kicked off, and this was when BLORD decided that he wanted to start importing iPhone 17 to Nigeria, but it was XR in form of iPhone 17. And Very Dark Man came out with a certain claim, and when this happened, everyone around me, if you were close to me at that time, you definitely know what my stance was and how ridiculous I thought BLORD was in his response. And if you ask me, I think this is the genesis of BLORD's problem, because this is where it kick started from. Although they already had prior beef, but this was really where his problem really started from. Now, let's discuss it. Okay? You as a business owner, you as a mogul, you as a billionaire that you claim you are. Not only are you all these things I just mentioned, now you're also a representative of your company, because BLORD, you're no longer an individual, you are an entity. You represent your business. You are the face of your business. You come out and you say you're selling iPhone 17 XR, and you give it a certain price, around how many thousand naira? 400k plus, almost 500,000 naira. And you came out, you put it out there, and somebody that you already have a public dispute with, somebody you have a problem with, comes out with a counter video and says to you, you're a liar, you're a scammer. This thing that you're selling, this price is not this price, this is how much it is. As a businessman that you are, as an Igbo man that you are, the first thing I expected when I first saw it, now to be honest, a lot of us, I like VDM, I watch VDM. I never used to like him, but I started liking him. There's no need for all that extra information. But VDM is somebody that I like. And why I say I like him is because when this information came out, my first reaction was, why is VDM doing this? This is unfair. Why are you attacking another man's business? That was my first reaction. And I choose to believe that was everybody's first reaction to seeing what VDM had done, to talk about BLORD's position. And BLORD, being the prideful person that he is, instead of him seeing this and acknowledging something that he could have used, a strategy that he could have employed, he decided his pride was going to go before him, so of him to be more tactical about his response. I expected BLORD to say, wow, I didn't know you could get this one for this cheap. You know how business is. Where you decide to get your market from is not where I get my market from. Where I get my market from, this is how much they sold it to me, so that is why I put this certain amount for it to be this expensive. I was duped, I was scammed. No problem, Nigerians, I will take the burden, I will switch up my price. VDM, give me your market supplier. Since you want to spoil my business, since you want to spoil my name because of the little misunderstanding we had, instead of you could have come and meet me to talk to me and let me know where I was making a mistake, but instead you came out to tarnish my name. This was the response I was expecting from BLORD, because if anything, VDM gave him the easiest alley hoop, the easiest slam dunk for him to say, I am the victim, you are the oppressor. But what did BLORD decide to do? BLORD decided to insult his mother. BLORD decided to insult VDM. You were still claiming a right when you are obviously the one trying to manipulate people. You might decide to say, oh yeah, I'm saying you should manipulate people, but this is what business people do. This is strategy. You don't come out as a business owner to attack your adversaries or to attack people that bring something towards you and say there's something wrong with your businesses. The biggest brands don't do it. When last did you see MTN coming out to drag with somebody on the internet? When last did you see McDonald's coming out to drag with somebody on the internet? When last did you see all these people? What they do, they retreat back and they come out with a better statement, an apology, something to cover up for whatever it is. Because you first observe the scenario, you observe everybody, you observe the room, and immediately you're supposed to come back. You're not supposed to attack as BLORD, because the moment you attack as BLORD, you're no longer coming from a place of your entity as your business. Because BLORD, if you were very, very honest, Very Dark Man was attacking your business, but you decided, no, it's my ego. My pride has been bruised. So I have to speak as a business owner. I know I have to speak as an individual. My pride has been bruised. I have to speak. And not only did you speak, but you speak woefully. You decided you were going to flaunt your wealth. Lack of awareness of his environment. You decided you would buy an expensive car that came out that wasn't really as expensive as we thought it was, allegedly. This was the beginning of his problem, and ever since that moment, BLORD continued to move with his pride and his ego. Why in God's name are you putting another man's face? As intelligent as you claim to be, as wise as a billionaire that you claim to be, why are you putting another man's name in your business that you have no business with? Your lawyers that you claim to have, were they not smart enough to realize that what you were doing was a problem and it's going to land you in prison, and it's a crime? Were they not smart enough to pick up on that? Were they not smart enough to know, no, that's not how it works. You don't go and take somebody's picture and just plaster it there and expect to walk away with it. You did not only stop there, you said it was trolling. What kind of trolling is that? Cyberbullying aside, posting his nude aside, those ones were a different conversation. But all these things that you did, why did you do it? Your pride came before your downfall, and now your downfall is here. You're in prison. Let us read the claims and the things that they said BLORD did. Let us read them. I want you guys to see the claims that he has. This one is no longer about, oh, you post my picture. Or at least to my own understanding of these things that I'm looking at, it's no longer about you post my picture. No longer about you post my picture or you put my face on a billboard. That's no longer what the conversation is about. This is a tweet from Nigerian Police Force, and it says alleged fraud violation of CBN Act. Police investigates CEO BLORD Group of Companies Linus Williams. The FCID, Nigerian Police Force NCCC, is currently investigating complaints lodged against BLORD Group, BLORD Real Estate Limited, BLORD Jet Pay Limited, and Billpoint Technology. This is the claims that now these claims are coming. These are the claims that are being levied against his company. This offense include allegations bordering cryptocurrency fraud, 1, aiding internet fraud, 2, computer related fraud, 3, terrorism funding, Jesus Christ, 4, and non-compliance with regulatory framework, 5. We will do due diligence in our investigations. Our cyberspace in Nigeria, blah blah blah, must be secured. These are the things that are levied against BLORD. Why? All because you could not just take a L and say, shit, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have done this like this. Or it was just a mistake. My business, that's not how the market, and everybody, that was a logical explanation to give for why your price was that expensive. Everybody would have hook, line and sinker. Everybody will take it and move on with their life. And VDM will not be looked at as the villain. But no, you decided, no, I am going to be a dickhead about it, and I'm going to insult his mother, insult everybody. Not only stop there, but also take it to a new length and new extreme. I don't even want to go into the conversation or the video that I saw where he was insulting Livinus. May the child so rest in peace. His passed away child on the phone. Karma is a B word. Now you're in Kuje prison. This is Easter Sunday. As at the time recording this video, is Easter Sunday. Where are you? You're nowhere to be found. Why would you do something like that? For what reason? You could have easily just come out like I said, and I'm still saying, oh, I did not mean, this is not how much I'm getting my phone. I get my phone for a certain price from certain dealers. They definitely cheated me. My bad. I'm going to change the price. You might not bring it down to VDM's price, but you bring it down to a more reasonable price. Simple as that. But you decided, no, you want to go another route. Look at where it has landed you. Young men, young ladies out there, to all of us out there, it's even a teaching lesson for me. We all have that pride in us. Let us learn to know when to let it go. And just take a L. It's okay to take a L. It's okay. It's never a bad thing to take a L. Learn when to take a L and just let it go, so that we don't fall in situations like this. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What do you feel? Do you feel that BLORD is being wrongfully persecuted? Because there are people saying VDM is oppressing him. Under the law, VDM has every right to do every single thing that he's doing. He's not doing anything illegal. BLORD was the one doing everything illegal. The people around him, why didn't they advise him? Why didn't his lawyers advise him not to do the things he was doing? Why did they let him go and put VDM's face on a billboard? Why did they let him put VDM's face on it? Like, what kind of lawyers does he have? It's a very disappointing situation. I really like BLORD, but a while back I just realized that BLORD is not, I don't know, it's not as sound as I thought it would be. At least from the things I was seeing online, it's not as sound as I thought it would be. I really liked BLORD, but it's what it is. Guys, like I said, pride comes before a fall. Let us try. Even me myself, let us try. Okay, I'll see you guys on the next one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the follow button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share with people, put your comments in the chat. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next one. As always, my name is Eze KGB, and welcome to Eze's Space. We're working on names. We'll figure something out soon.